Hey, so you want to play some tunes?
Sure.
Getting
Which
a
one?
private concert.
I guess it would have to come with a story, right?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
I quit drinking on February 29th, which is Leap Day, 2016. And when you quit drinking, I don't know if you've ever done anything like this for long term, but when you quit drinking, your mind kind of goes to a weird spot.
You're bored.
Well, you're bored, but you're also depressed.
Yeah.
So you want to kill yourself, and you have all of this angry like energy in you, and you're not putting it anywhere because
Because you'd rather have a drink.
Because you'd rather have a drink. But anyway, I withheld.
Did you eat a lot of candy?
Yeah, a lot of candy because your sugar intake is down.
I just figured that out.
Because there's a lot of alcohol and sugar, and you forget how much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, for some reason, my mind ended up on a farm in Oklahoma, somewhere around turn of the century, 1800s, 1900s, and I don't know why, but that's where it ended up. And I put myself so far into that character, I couldn't get out. Mm-hmm. And this is the story of where I ended up. Well, there's the bed where they both laid and ripped my world apart. And flew off up to Kansas before it got too dark. Well, I swear that if I see them in their graves, they'll both lay. But they're hiding up in Kansas where no one knows their names. Well, it's horses, Grandpa's saddle he left to me in a jar of folded money buried beneath that big oak tree. Well, I tracked them up around Tulsa where they hopped a northbound train. And I swear still if I find them, I'll make them feel my pain. Come hell or high water, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of old Red River, under cottonwood I pine, digging me a hole, but it ain't mine. Well, that winter was a cold one, but it brought an early spring. Made do with what I had left, nearly took my farm from me. Did plenty good come harvest, bought back my daddy's land. And I swear still if I find them, I'll make them understand. Come hell or high water, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of old Red River, under cottonwood I pine, digging me a hole, but it ain't mine. Well, I heard a man from Detroit making horses out of steel, making easy work of travel. Now my word could be fulfilled. So I drove on up to Kansas in the pouring fucking rain. there till I found them. Now they're buried with my shame. Come hell or high water, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of old Red River, under cottonwood I pine. Digging me a hole, but it ain't mine. Digging me a hole, but it ain't mine. Filling up this hole, and it ain't mine.
Is that recorded on the? Because you're on, you got albums
Yeah.
on Spotify. Is that
Yeah.
on the one with the green? It's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And what would everyone could find that at? It would be on Spotify. But Kelsey Hudgens.
Kelsey Hudgens, Hudgins.
Very cool, and that's on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet. Hell yeah, dude. How many albums do you have on Spotify?
Like 2 technically, I think, but there's a lot of singles. So, how about part 2 of the story?
Okay.
So, obviously, in the first story, the wife and the fella with whom she was cheating both got found. So, they were obviously up in Kansas. And say the fella that she was cheating with was somewhat of a big deal and an important figure, or his dad was, kind of like Coulter Wall that we're just talking about, ironically enough. So anyway, the dad is now looking for the son, and he's come down to the last place where he heard his son to be before they went back to Kansas. Anyway, hotter than I remember and drier than every year before. I've buried what I hope don't grow, and the whole damn world's at war. They're liable to come and knock in any day now, they do. Said a man came round, was asking some things that might lead back to you. Said I'd be damned if I go easy. Ain't no man gonna take my pride. I'd just as soon dig one more hole, lay him down there by your side. I give him one good reason and not go messing in my ground. Best mind his own damn business, as he suspects I don't fuck around. Now lay me down, my wretched soul. One day I'll walk your streets of gold. Forgive me, Lord, for all my sins. Hope pearly gates will let me in. Said a man showed up last Tuesday in a brand new Model T. Said his boy went missing, was wondering if he'd been seen. The picture looked familiar to many folks here in this town. See, he was always with that farm girl. See, him and her, they were running round. Now lay me down, my wretched soul. One day I'll walk your streets of gold. Forgive me, Lord, for all my sins. Hope pearly gates will let me in. When he pulled up, I was waiting in the trees there off the side. I saw him holding something, but wouldn't have mattered if he tried. I laid him down real easy, laying there right by the side of the boy that he was after. Those who seek, so shall they find. Now lay me down, my wretched soul. One day I'll walk your streets of gold. Forgive me, Lord, for all my sins. Hope pearly gates will let me in. Now lay me down, my wretched soul. One day I'll walk your streets of gold. Forgive me, Lord, for all my sins. Hope pearly gates will take me in.
Fuck yeah. Man, that's awesome. Dude, my mom is going to love this episode. Okay.
Would you rather hear the song that I wrote on my birthday when I was sad, or would you rather hear the song that I wrote when I decided I wanted to move to Austin?
Oh, let's hear that one.
Figured I could wander, just might end up over yonder. Till now I've been just fine with standing here. For much I've tried explaining, not for nothing I've tried changing. But I reckon I'm not much for shifting gears. Loneliness I've been through till there's nothing more I can do. In the night I'm out here wasting all my breath. For a life of ease I squandered, left to seek out what I pondered. In a poor misguided head forsaking death. Anything not here's a mystery, and now I'm wondering who'd miss me if I loaded up my horse and headed west. 'Cause these roots I've put down weaken, and I'm picking up a beacon. My rugged heart is beating through my chest. Well, the last thing I expected was to end up disconnected. After all, this is the place where I was forged. Strong as hell, pulled from the surface, hotter than the fire that birthed us. All the ones who know that pain is worth a reward. Wander, just might end up over yonder. Till now I've been just fine with standing here.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for tuning in to High Noon with that Wile E. Coyote, Mason Smith. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We'll see you next week on the Dusty Trail for more hijinks and fun.
Fucking, that was what you were talking about with the commercials. That's fucking cool as shit. All right, thank you guys for listening.